Hey guys, welcome back to another flashlight review, and today we're going to be looking at the Wuben F5, and this is quite a different light from the ones that I normally review. And while it doesn't look like a traditional flashlight, it certainly can be used as one. Wuben market this as a multi-function camping light, but it can also be used as a portable photography light, a work light. Also comes with a 1/4 inch threaded hole here at the end to attach to a tripod. So here's a little close-up of the Wuben F5, and it is made of plastic. Okay, plastic construction besides this metal ring on the back and a magnet, which I'll talk about in a moment. And yeah, it feels very solid. Does have a nice weight to it. Just lowered the exposure on my camera, and you can see the light comes with all these surface mount LEDs inside. There's kind of a big array of these surface mount LEDs. So this is the 3000K mode, 4500K mode, and 5700K mode. You can see each LED individually through the diffuser. And the 4500K mode here is actually achieved by combining the 3000 and 5700K LEDs. You've got a power bank function in here, just underneath this port. We access the charging port, so you charge actual device through here. And also, that's your power bank feature, power bank USB. The ports are pretty secure under this rubber flap. I wouldn't certainly bring this thing swimming or anything, submerge this underwater. I just don't think that it's going to hold up for any significant period of time underwater. Like I mentioned before, you have this threaded hole here which you can attach a tripod. This is a light that I'm definitely going to be using as a fill light outdoors, just something to bring with me if I'm doing videos while I'm out and about on the go, especially at night. 3 buttons here on the side, the center ones to turn on the light. Then you've got the plus and minus to dim and increase the brightness of the light. One of the things I really like is this magnetic backing here. It's super strong, allows you to attach light above you from the side as well. You can take it, open up that little ring like this, and perhaps clip that in there, and then just use that to just hold it above you in a tent. Okay, so really multifunctional, and it's a very strong magnet as well, so you can even use it as a work light, just sticking on the side of a desk. So I'll go through a demonstration of the UI. So basically, you click that center button to turn on the light, and it will actually memorize the last mode that you were using. Okay, as you can see, just double press to switch between the different LEDs. So 3000K, 4500K, 5700K. In order to increase the brightness, just press the plus sign. Okay, and it gets pretty bright, I have to say. Like, I really wouldn't think that this light would be that bright, but there's so many of those SMD LEDs together, they all really add up. Shortcut is that you can press and hold the plus button, and it will just go all the way to 100% stepless. There's no heat produced by the light as well, which is good. You can press and hold the minus switch as well to go all the way to the bottom of the ramp. That's pretty much it. And from off, press 3 times in order to check the battery percentage. Okay, it does stay on though, so you just want to press 3 times to turn it off again. But when you have the light on, those LEDs show up anyhow, so you know how you're going with the battery. So I ran a bunch of ceiling bounce tests with the Wuben F5, and you can see here on the 3000K mode high, so that's basically the highest mode, starts off at 100% and steps down around about the 5-minute mode to about just over 75%, which isn't much of a step down at all. It maintains that up until 16 minutes of the test where I finished it off. This is a second ceiling bounce test on 4500K mode, And again, very similar pattern where the light steps down at 5 minutes, but this time it steps down a little bit more, close to 60-65% of its output, where it maintains that output for the rest of the test. And again, this is the last ceiling bounce test that I ran on 5,700K on high, and you get a lesser step down pattern, just about 70-75%, where it steps down at the 5 minute mark. So definitely when both of those LEDs activated at the same time on that 4,500K mode, you can see that the step down is a little bit more aggressive, but still, I mean, above 60% is pretty good. So here's a bunch of tests on my Opal Lightmaster Pro that you might want to pause this video and check out. But yeah, overall, if you look at all the modes on high, the light throws for about 30 meters on each of the modes, throws a little bit further on the 5,700K mode. Color rendering index ranged from 79.9 to 85.9, which I'd say is pretty high compared to most LEDs out there. In terms of CCT, they were pretty accurate, but the 4,500K mode was actually measuring up at 4,355-ish, and 5,700K measured up for me at 5,869K. But again, I am using an Opal Lightmaster Pro. It's not a professional light meter. The beam is 100% flood. There is a little bit of throw there, again, up to 30 meters. I'd say this is light suited to close range. You could use it as a walking light on the high modes, but it's more for, yeah, definitely more for close range use if you're in a tent. If you need a little work light that's close to you, this is absolutely perfect. Some considerations: there is no lock feature. And yeah, it's unusual because Wuben do include a lock feature in pretty much all of the other lights. And yeah, thankfully the light doesn't get hot during use. Okay, so it doesn't create a beam that might create a fire, that kind of thing. The buttons are also pretty solid, so they require a solid press to activate. So that's comforting. You've also obviously got the plastic construction, but it is rated at IP64 and 1 meter drop resistance as well. So quite impressive for a plastic shell. Another consideration is that you can't disassemble the light to replace the batteries. Might be possible by removing this white diffuser, but yeah, I'm probably going to damage it. I don't want to break it and try to figure it out. So overall, this is a surprisingly versatile light that I'm definitely going to be using for videography as a work light in outdoor low light conditions. I did some beam shots the other day in a very dark area, and a light like this is just great to have on the ground to see what you're dealing with out there. And yeah, portable power bank as well. That's always a good bonus. You can charge your other lights, you can charge your phone, other electronic devices. The magnetic backing is something I really like, especially because it just allows you to have that hands-free use of the light, gives it another work function as a work light. I'd recommend the Wuben F5 if you're looking for a versatile, multi-purpose light that you can rely on in a variety of situations. So I've left a link in the description if you want to check it out with a special discount voucher. It's an exclusive discount voucher where you get the most off, 25% off. And if you found the video helpful, yeah, do me a favor, click the like button. It helps me to get the video out to more people. If you have comments, any questions about light, I'm sure I've missed something out, make sure you comment below and I'll get back to you. And if you want to see me make more light reviews, make sure you subscribe. Okay, I've got the Wuben F5 and I'm going to go through on the highest mode. So the high mode basically in 3000K, 4500K, and 5,700K. So this is the 3000K mode on the highest. Yeah, you can sort of see up maybe about 5 meters, but that's about it. I'll go double press again. So this is 4,500K. Okay. I mean, this will make a fantastic little walking light just to see up close, especially due to just the longer run times on it. Okay, 5,700K. I mean, this is probably, it throws the furthest. I'll go for a little walk and I'll show you what it looks like.
Wuben F5. I'll go for a walk.